Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video on my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, today, another suggestion format rose from you guys. People writing jokes in their sleep. I thought we would be done with the something in their sleep saga. But I guess we're not. There's more. People writing jokes in their sleep. We've had a bunch of stuff with people doing stuff in their sleep. I think we had tweets and memes even. Now we have people writing jokes in their sleep. Probably gonna be quite as weird and scuffed as the other ones were. That's gonna be entertaining. So let's see what we can expect. As always, link to the original video is down in the description. If you enjoy Matt Rose's videos and you want to support him, subscribe to his channel. And let's see what people dream about jokes.
What do you call a siege weapon that can throw both new and obsolete projectiles? A backwards compatapult. Customer in restaurant opens menu to waiter. What's good? Waiter, not much. What's good with you, fam? The most annoying sign. Sign as...
Are we just gonna go through a bunch of dad jokes today? I feel like this is where it's gonna heading.
Congestion.
Where it's gonna be heading
offer
to.
Someone something in exchange for a cephalopod with a camera on its head, folks. That's a quid pro quo, squid GoPro, all jokes that people were told by their own sleeping minds in dreams.
Bro, what the fuck?
Freudianly fascinating. And just to confirm, yes, don't worry.
Wait. Did he explain? No, okay, this joke came to me in my sleep. In my dream, okay.
Freudianly fascinating. And just to confirm,
I thought he was going to explain the joke.
Count as your joke. Let's look at some more. I woke up from a dream at 5 AM about a hot tub, and this joke came into my head. Accused of murdering someone while in a hot tub in Paris. J'accuse. Had a dream that I did stand-up. The only joke I could think of was whoever invented fire was cooking for real. Last night I had a dream where all I remember is getting out of the plane and telling my friend, hey, what do you call a non-binary shrimp? By their prawn nouns, and immediately woke up. I'm not non-binary. I've never said, read, or heard that joke. What the fuck happened? Had a dream joke that I thought was the greatest ever.
That was a horrible joke. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that joke was pretty atrocious. You should be thankful you only said that in your dream and not in real life.
Disappointed to see what I wrote down last night? Oh, hello, I am 3CEO, like C3PO, but I run a big company. I woke up and wrote this note in my phone, convinced I dreamt the funniest joke of all time. Picasso, yeah, pick donkey so. Had a dream that I thought of the funniest joke ever. You know, life-changing, viral potential, etc. Was super excited when I woke up, until I remembered it. If I had a son, I would give him a cake on his birthday that said funfetti for my son fetty. Yeah. Last night I had a dream that I told...
Bro, the cringe. It's 15 minutes of that. Bro, please. Matt, come on. How about this, guys? We watch the whole thing and take a mental note, or you and I, we take a mental note when we discover the worst one. The most cringe one we, in our opinion, think is the worst one. And then you can let me know in the comments, and in the end, I'm gonna let you know again which I thought was the worst one.
A joke that was so funny it killed people. I woke up after killing someone with it, and in my tired stupor, rushed to write it down before I forgot it or fell back asleep. I just checked, and this is what I wrote down. Yo girl, so dongle, she sprongle whips out my... I woke up in the middle of the night thinking I thought it was the funniest joke ever, so I wrote it down, and when I checked it in the morning, mate, it just says hammer. There were Nazis in my dream. One decided to make this offensive joke to my dad. Relax, snowflake. It's a little thing called edgy comedy, yeah? What does it mean? Oh, it's just a 10-degree angle.
Very offensive joke, by the way. Like, it started off pretty crazy. By you just going, there were Nazis in my dream. But the ending is a little
Woke up to myself
anticlimactic, don't you
face-palming
think?
my own face because I had a dream where a friend told me what kind of fish contains sodium. Tuna. It's like rain on your wedding day, being a chaperone fan when you're already gay. I had a very long dream that was just workshopping this joke. Someone told me this joke, yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is the luckiest size of paper? A fortunate. Did you hear about the bomb, father?
Oh my god.
He made me an offer I can't refuse. If you eat too much cheese, your favourite musician becomes Lil Bow Wow due to inflation. The funny numbers are now 71.41 and 434.7. I sometimes drop grouse or partridge into water to see if there's any reaction. Ever pheasant? No, the water stays pretty still. What do you call a dinosaur that owes lots of money? Tyrannosaurus debts. I like that you turned off retweets for this. Not to brag.
Wait, what?
The money. Tyrannosaurus debts. I like that you've turned off retweets for this.
Bro, as if anyone is gonna retweet that. That was atrocious.
Not to brag, but I had a dream where I made up this joke. Why was the cannon sad when it looked in the mirror? Because it saw it had moobs. Eh? Like moobs? Man boobs? What? Your punchline's because a cannon usually says boom, but it's looking in a mirror, so boom becomes moob. Oh my god, get out. Had a dream where I was a teenager on a school trip and we saw a mole and I said,
I did not think of that.
Pudding comes from. They just slice up a mole. And everyone laughed hysterically and I thought, oh, that's a good joke. I was super impressed at my brain. Dreamt I was at some kind of costume party, dressed as a dead chimney sweep, walked up to a guy, hey, ask me how I died. Okay, how'd you die? The flu! Why is the time followed by a clock? We don't say a February a calendar. I told this joke to a horse in a dream last night. The horse thought it was funny. This joke came to me in a dream. I was in a restaurant, sat opposite Barry Cryer. I told him it, he laughed. A tin of normal spaghetti mixed in with a tin of hoops makes an ideal alphabeti spaghetti for robots. This joke came to me in a dream.
What?
You ready? Yeah, I'm a fan of dark humour.
Yeah, hit me.
Classic. What did a pirate say to the blind pirate who had scurvy? Oh, ye need some vitamin C. Vitamin C? This could have very well worked without the pirates. Anyone know a good place to practice late-night skeet shooting? Nah.
Are all of these gonna be like that? I don't know, maybe my humor is just different. Bro,
I kind of expected that. It was a shot in the dark. This joke came to me in a boo. Had a dream where I was a comedy show writer. The only joke I wrote after a day in a writer's room was, women say they want a man with big forearms, a tattoo, who eats healthy and has a steady job.
Okay.
Are they looking for Popeye? I woke up and told my wife and she said it's awful. Do I know Filipino? Well, I don't know much about China. I sure do know how to
could be worse.
Filipino. Wine glass emoji, wine glass emoji, wine glass emoji. I had a dream last night that I got ratioed so hard on Twitter for making this joke I got arrested.
Okay, that is pretty funny. Thinking you would get arrested for a fucking horrible, unfunny joke. To be honest, you would kind of deserve it for such kind of a joke. Like, bro.
Ratio, oncoming police car emoji. Just woke up from a dream, which I came up with. Why was 6 impressed by 7's lederhosen? Because 7, 8, 9. I believe this is when the kids say, delete your account. I had a dream that I told the world's best joke. Why didn't the chicken cross the road? Because he didn't want to.
That's like first grader levels of jokes. Damn. Yeah, no comment. I think that is the worst one so far.
Literally came to me in a dream last night. Chick-fil-A, innit? Yeah. Duck 1. Duck 2. Oh, I love your accent. Clickbait title. Here's why you're spending $120 too much at the grocery store. The article was because you keep bringing your big falcon into the store. You know, got a $120 fine for that. Me releasing a pack of wolves. Have at 'em, boys. The wolves? Who's at 'em? Measured how long I slept last night, and the answer was 68 by 24 by 14.5 inches. I dreamt this joke around 2
okay.
a.m. My brain still remembered those numbers exactly. The messed up thing is, this seems like a pretty reasonable approximation if the volume my sleeping body might fill, and I'm wondering how the heck I'd dreamed that. I dreamt this, hashtag joke. Do you want to go out? Nah, I'm watching the cricket. I dreamed this joke. I cannot teach him. The boy has no patience. He will learn patience.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, if he completes the game, he will learn patience. He will also learn suffering. And a lot of frustrations. And he's gonna feel empty while playing it. That's the Dark Souls experience right there.
That Tabasco had always been called Kendrick Lemire, and everyone was making jokes about it.
What?
I woke up and went, I need to post a joke about Kendrick Lemire. I'm sure we can help with that. Oh, how about Kendrick Lemire? I hardly know her. I dreamt that it became a common joke to say you weren't a big fan of something and then proceed to casually pull out a several-foot-long pen with the name of said thing written on it. It was particularly popular among the drag community, and I vividly saw a queen execute this bit with a pen saying Diana of Wales on it. So, I woke up in the middle of the night with a joke from a dream. Apparently, I drew this for myself to find in the morning. Something about a stockings pun? Octopus, fish nets. Hey guys, just remembered I woke up in the middle of the night to write down a joke idea, whatever this is. Oh, my hubris. My Family Guy hubris. This nonsensical joke from my dream. You're either a gagab or a fjert. Gugub here, who else? Dreamt I was on a panel of joke writers and they called security because I wasn't funny. But then I came out with, I imagine them yelling this as security's dragging them out the door. What do you call a toilet made out of cheese? A Parmesan!
Bro, your ad is at stankass69. That's the kind of joke I would expect from someone with that name.
Came up with
Truly
a joke
touching.
in my dream that I told Lauren immediately upon waking. To her confusion, I wake up. Why were the two friends sharing a turd hot dog? They had a lot of shit to catch up on. A dream joke. What's the greatest bird to ever live? Greatiness. That isn't even a thing. What seemed to be a hilarious joke in my dream last night. Okay, great. You're able to leap tall buildings, but in how many bounds? If you're boneless, just buy a bouse. I used to do dream diaries. Woke up and wrote down the funniest joke I'd ever heard, then went back to sleep. In the morning, I grabbed the diary, turned to the page where I'd written Argle Bargle Whoosh. I heard this joke in a dream. Knock,
Great.
knock. Who's there? There's a fire in the Woolworth factory. Woolworth who? Had a dream. I wrote a joke so good, Dream Me begged me to remember. A water jug walks into a room with a zombie in it. It asks, can I glub here? The zombie takes off its head, now the water jug's its head. Can I glub here? Had a dream that I was telling my friends of its head.
Excuse me, what? What?
Remember, a water jug walks into a room with a zombie in it. It asks, can I glub here? The zombie takes off its head, now the water jug's its head. Can I glub here?
What the fuck is that? Huh? This is some fever dream right there. What? Huh?
Had a dream that I was telling my friends jokes and they hated them. Get better material! So I just showed them a picture of Dr. House and they lost their shit. Yeah, that was great. I called it house posting. Had a dream Justin Bieber was doing stand-up and he said, cats are like no, but chickens are also like no. And everyone laughed uproariously and a guy said, now that's a funny joke. Heard a friend say this joke to me. What do you call two octagons having a fist fight? A spectacle with a penis and testicles. Get it?
Huh? Context? What? Okay. Okay. Just a penis and testicles. Okay.
I'm on the stage. Had a dream where I was doing stand-up and this joke. Typically, I take a shit in the morning. But as of late, I've been leaving them in the toilet. Can you imagine what a stand-up set would look like that just told jokes people had dreamt? Well, this is a Matt Rose video. You don't need to imagine anything. I can tell you have a lot of...
Okay, Matt. Hit us. Hit us with the good stuff.
Sex. I go out. She goes, we practically worn it down to a nub. I've got one of those photographic memories, but memory cards full of kitten photos. You know, I watched a show the other day about people with two hands. Yeah, gave me second-hand embarrassment. I want to have a bubble tea themed dinner party. Yeah, a Boba Fett. Boba Fett Star Wars. Oh, fuck you.
Oh my god.
Hydrants are so useless. They just sit there. Hey, why do divorced men keep their coins in a little leather bowl on the countertop? Peas go where Brussels sprouts fear to tread. I am a brick. You guys ever noticed that a hood ass like a whole man versus whole live leak video? Alright. Guys, I came up with this joke in my dream last night. Listen! What do marauders use to clean up spills? The marauders mop. What's something every pumpkin-themed superhero needs? An origin story. What do you call a little square that hasn't developed its new dimension yet? Prepubescent. What drives the waiter joke market? Soup, fly, and demand.
There's gonna be a fucking yikes from me, dog.
What are you doing? Just earning my keep? What's the deal with
What?
hairline food?
Hairline food. You sure you didn't mean airline food? I would like to know that as well. What is the deal with hairline food? What?
Adwio Boa Vugflud Sean Calf Goodav woke up in the middle of the night with the best idea for a joke, knocked over half my nightstand fumbling in the dark to write it down so I didn't forget. How come Carl is a good name, but not Truckle? Last night I woke up and scribbled down a joke that I had in my dream.
Wait, that's the joke. You ask a question and you end it there. That's the joke. I thought there was gonna be some revealing or something. I guess not.
When you're a toilet, everything starts to look like a butt. Woke up to write down a really good joke I had in a dream. You can buy as expensive of a mic as you want. No ASMR tops cutting in half an iceberg lettuce. This is absolute truth, though. Kane tells us I had a dream last night that had such a funny joke that I woke up at 5 AM and couldn't stop laughing. I wrote it down at the time. Kane expands, I was a M&M cookie in line for the bathroom and people kept stepping over me, but they couldn't see that I was actually standing up in line, but cookies don't have limbs. So I looked at the camera and said, these bitches can't tell I'm trying to stand over here. As Kane elucidates, I actually kind of remember. It was something about the image of the cookie, aka me apparently, going from flat on the ground horizontal to standing vertical with no in-between animation to show the standing up process. Kane quietly concludes, I remember having to try really hard to be quiet while cracking up laughing so I didn't wake up the rest of my family. Lamau. Kane.
Am I missing something? Why is this funny to you? I don't... No, not a single one up until now that I would genuinely funny. Just secondhand embarrassment and cringe.
I'm losing my fucking mind. Wrote a funny ass joke in my dream. I woke up, I was like, dang, that's good, I gotta write it down. Woke up again, all I got was whale sounds. Woke and wrote down a joke I dreamt. Woke again, 8 AM, with why is there no raps about butternut squash written on my hand? Yeah. Kendrick Lemur? I hardly know her. You could say, don't worry, I laughed the first time, Mr. Rose. One night I dreamt of this joke and woke up in the middle of the night to make this. Still confused. Goodbye. Dreamed that I made a joke about sticking a slice of bread on the sole of each foot and sliding around on the floor and then making a sandwich with them, and that my friends fake laughed so raucously, punitively hard at this that I had to leave the building.
What the fuck? That sounds so incredibly gross. Sticking a slice of bread on the sole of each foot and sliding around on the floor and then making a sandwich with them. That sounds like a very horrible dare.
Seems harsh, sounds like it could be quite funny.
What?
What? Nothing to see here, it's just a YouTuber gaffer taping some bread to the sole.
Bro.
Call these loafers.
Matt, why?
that's one slice.
Oh.
Was it a grilled cheese?
Oh, come on.
Delicious, yeah?
This is starting to seem less funny now.
Please. Do not tell me he's gonna eat it. Nah. What the fuck, Matt? Why? It's not worth it. Like that face tells you everything you need to know.
Do you know what I wasn't a fan of?
Disgusting.
I wasn't a fan of that sandwich, as my long pen says.
Did you hear about the guy who fell off a cliff
Disgusting.
with a can of soup? He didn't make it. Me, can I tap? Cashier? Sure, just me, already down on one knee, lacing up my tap dancing shoes. What does a chicken breast in an oven say when it reads a Tumblr post? OMG, I am done. I'm ashamed. I just dropped this joke about my narcoleptic roommate.
Okay.
I actually call him my broommate because he's always so sweepy. This was a joke in my dream. Did you know that nobody on earth wants to fuck? What do you mean? Do you want to fuck? Fuck, bro. See? Wrote a joke.
What? Okay. Okay.
In a dream, woke up, wrote it down, instantly fell back asleep. Two guy fight, Apple got her a play. How about you like numbers? My partner had a dream that I showed her a popsicle stick where the joke was, how was the dog's toy? And the punchline on it was, ah! Deadpool showed up in my dream and told this joke. It made perfect sense in the dream and was decently funny. When you're reading a book about Bigfoot and he drops dead, he's dead in Bigfoot. When you're reading Moby Dick and Bigfoot shows up and dies, he's dead in another book. What the fuck's he doing in the suburbs? Skull emoji. I dreamt this joke.
What?
Most likely to succeed.
I mean, I guess maybe you're correct.
My sleeping brain has started generating lumber puns. School board? That's a whole log. This joke came to me in a dream. Snonks? Snonks! This was a joke someone made in my dream. Oh,
Hell
that's
no.
okay. They're married. I once had a dream. This was a joke someone made in my dream. Oh, that's okay. They're married. I once had a dream that I told my favourite joke. What do you call an illegally parked frog?
Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. What is Nick gonna present us? Let's see.
But instead of getting the punchline right, toad, drum emoji, bell emoji, I just screamed, frog! I had a rude-ass dream last night. Some disembodied voice said, hey, wanna hear a funny joke? Now I'm a fan of jokes and do what voices tell me in my dreams, so I say, yeah, sure. And then my 8 AM alarm goes off.
Oh. Okay, this might be the best one so far. You wanna hear something funny? Get to fucking work, bro. That's jokes. Very funny.
This dream about Will Ferrell. If anyone's going to tell some funny jokes, it's going to be him. Had a dream that my father and I placed second in a soda brewing competition. Will Ferrell, who placed third, was doing his best to crack jokes and goof around with his fellow competitors. Hey pal, congrats on the win. That's a tasty beverage. But he'd recently come down with a severe illness and was clearly having a rough time. It's acting up again. Sorry folks, just need to rest my eyes a bit and I'll be back to taste more sodas. Doc says the prognosis looks good. Thanks for asking. Oh god, it hurts.
Well, what? That's the joke. That is the joke. Fucking hell, man. What? Oh my god. That was the video. That was horrible. I think that by far must be the worst one out of the In Their Sleep ones series. Which one did I hate the most? Where was it? I'm actually not quite sure. The Nazis and the triangle. That was quite bad, but where was it? Oh yeah.
Hard on Twitter.
That could be the one. What else? I'm not quite sure. The Dr. House picture, that was so random, but actually more entertaining than most of the jokes here. The sandwich one. Okay, yeah, I think the sandwich one has to be the worst, especially since Matt actually ate it. As always, his dedication to making videos is insane. I can only hope he didn't catch several diseases, and is gonna continue with stupid shit like that for our entertainment. Yeah, he is one of a kind, absolutely. Like I said, if you enjoy his videos, support him, subscribe to him. He was the highlight of the video. I don't know, I didn't really enjoy this video so much. That is not my humor. That is not my kind of humor. I did not find most of those things funny. Yeah, if you guys have a specific one that you hated the most, you can post that in the comments and we can get angry about it together, I guess. Thank you for the suggestion. I guess. Let's see if there's gonna be another video with stuff in their sleep. I don't know. Maybe people are gonna share their stories of how they ran the marathon in their sleep or something. I don't know. Who knows? Reddit is different. It is one of a kind, and Twitter as well. So let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care and have a good day. Bye.